Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of When Life Gives You Lemons. We got a very special episode today. It's our Mother's Day episode.
And we got a guest today, y'all.
Hey everybody.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Demaja, and I have a little girl.
How old is your daughter?
She's 2. Bad.
2?
Yes.
Girl. How is being so far parenting?
Honestly, I'd say I have my good days and I have my bad days, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I love my baby so much.
Yeah, I feel the same.
I be saying the same thing.
But girl, I be, ooh.
Some days I be like, can I send her back?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No.
I
love her though, but like sometimes it's easy to get
It's
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I don't think I would like change the fact that I had a child, but I would have waited.
Yeah,
definitely
waited.
But I was given that option, so.
We didn't even toast.
Well, yeah, we didn't toast. Okay. It's our Mother's Day episode, so we gotta do our special toast. Toast to being a mom.
Toast to that.
Ooh, it's not bad hot.
Look at them.
So,
It's just
you want to tell them how old your daughter is?
My daughter is about to be 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
She's still a baby.
Yes,
I know, right? Girl, you got a lot more ins and outs to learn.
Yeah,
Of course. I don't feel like as a parent, you never stop learning.
Yeah.
It's like you see something new every day. Like something new they doing.
And saying, not say the craziest stuff ever now. And I just be like, how do you even know that? He's smart. He's smart. I was trying to cuddle with him last night, and it's the middle of the night. He just woke up out of his sleep. Get off of me! I'm like, why are you so mean?
I be talking to her, she be like, don't call my name.
I said, y'all got girls. Y'all gonna have to deal with real bad attitudes. I don't gotta deal with all that. Cause I'm not gonna deal with it.
Nah, I shouldn't even do all that.
Mm-mm.
He be chilling though. He a chill little guy. I'm handling.
You gonna handle mine?
Nah, Mary. Do attitude.
Yeah. Y'all got mini-me's. Like, are y'all scared? Like, think about the stuff that y'all done did. Like, y'all scared for y'all daughter?
Very. Cause she bad. She like to fight. She be cussing every night. I just be looking at her like, what?
Do she get along with other kids?
Yeah, think about my baby. She don't be around a lot of kids though. That's just because like since she was a baby, I'm really the only person that she be around for real. But when I do let her get out with other babies, she be like, oh my God, mommy. I be like, girl, go ahead, girl.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice to be like, baby. Like, y'all look like y'all the same age.
He be saying baby to older kids.
Baby. Like, boy, you was the baby. Yeah. Do your daughter go to school?
She go to daycare during the week.
So she do be around the kids then.
She be getting in trouble there?
No, she actually, the thing about her is she not bad at daycare. But when she at home, she bad.
That's nice. That's nice. He put stuff in the oven and everything, and I just be like, what?
Nah, it's something else though.
He is.
He a different breed.
So we're going to go ahead and get into our first topic. You want to tell them what our first topic is?
Things that you missed before you became a mom.
Oh,
you said that like you got a list of stuff.
No, really, I think I just miss having time to myself and being able to have energy because it's just like being a mom, it just comes with so much. So I don't really have time to just do stuff for myself because I always got to worry about my baby first.
Yeah. I feel you. That's exactly how I am too. Like, if I could have anything back, it's just like a peace of mind sometimes. Sometimes I just be wanting to chill. Like, then you can't because I kind of stuff.
I think mine, if
can you give me some juice?
Yes, I swear, I think I miss like emotional stability. Like, my emotions be like
everywhere.
That's how I was crying this morning.
I mean, I was crying this morning too.
I be trying not to cry in front of my baby. I don't be wanting to cry in front of him. So it'd be like, like, it sounds dramatic, but I really be, like, holding my tears so I'm by myself. But then, like, when I'm by myself, I be so overwhelmed that I just be crying
in the shower.
Crying. Anytime that you can get to crying is a release. People need to cry, but I don't want my son to think I'm weak.
Yeah.
Mommy, why you crying?
That's my baby. I was crying this morning. My baby was like, she started crying. She looked at me. She started crying. I
What's
said,
wrong? Yeah.
Oh, I said, please don't cry.
Now you crying harder because she crying.
Now we all crying.
Exactly. Another thing that I miss is, like, being selfish. You can't be selfish
now. Yeah.
When you a mom.
At all.
And
Cause if you got that 10 piece and Nas want to win, you got.
I gotta give it. But I'm not even saying like that.
Nah.
I'm not saying selfish with stuff.
Like other things.
Yeah, you might just need you a day of just quietness.
You can't.
No. Soon as you wake up, juice, and Nas be hitting me in the head with his cup and all type of stuff like juice.
You ain't have to do that. I wouldn't even let Nas do that.
Why you gotta do that to me? So I don't know. I wish I could be selfish sometimes, but being a mom is like a real selfless job. So, but I got a good support system. I feel like so. If I need a break, I'm gonna get me a break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take me a break. Sometimes you be needing breaks. I think people be having this conception like you should have a break
because you're a mom, so it's a full-time job.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
It is a full-time job, but I feel like every mom needs a break because it'll break you down to the point to where you won't be able to take care of your child. You're gonna be sitting in the house sad every day, depressed, and that's not what it is.
Yeah. And then it be like other moms that be like, y'all be in the club every week. I can't see how y'all do it.
Are you miserable?
Yeah.
You not having babysitter.
You don't have no babysitter. Just say that. Like, that's what's
exactly if I ain't got one, I'm sitting at home.
Yeah.
But if I
ain't gonna be
trust,
bad, though.
I'm going out.
It ain't that deep.
Huh?
Yeah.
If I got one trust,
I'm going out, right?
Well, I be like, I'm baby free tomorrow, young.
Right. It don't even gotta be going to the club, though. Like, we can go have drinks or something. Somewhere you ain't gotta be dragging a diaper bag and holding somebody's hand with you the whole time that you there. Yes. And me, I be like already like in public. I be so nervous like having my son in public. Not because like how he act, but like people are crazy.
They are, and I think that's for me too.
And I be like, I got a real dark mind sometimes, so I just be thinking like in the movie theater or something. Like, what if somebody just come here and shoot? What if somebody just come in the movie theater and just shoot it up?
Shoot it up.
Now we all just like.
I be thinking about stuff like that too all the time, like. Just overthinking. That's what it is, overthinking.
That's just because the world crazy. You see so much stuff every day on TV.
Nothing is impossible though. Like people that went in movie theaters and shot it up and went to playgrounds and shot the playgrounds up. Yeah, like
schools, everything.
Exactly. And I just be like scared because you really got to be a protector. Like
it's really what we are though.
Protectors. Yeah. And most people say like, the father is supposed to be the protector, but being realistic, like no relationships are really like lasting these days after you have a baby. So it just be like whenever the child is with the father, he with him. Whenever he with you, he with you. So it's like in that moment, you have to be the protector. You have to be the emotional support. You got to be the chef. You got to be the diaper changer. You gotta be the one that go outside and play and I think some people like, especially people that don't have children, they really don't understand. Like it's more to being a mom. Yes, like I be having clients that be like, girl, I want me a baby, and I'm like it ain't just like you dress your baby so cute. I want a baby.
It ain't just pictures. It's more than just
it's more than just dressing up a child and taking pictures.
This ain't a baby doll.
You can't put it off,
and you can't just throw this to the side when you
playing with.
You can't do that. It's forever. Like being a mom is a forever job. Like something that you never have to stop doing. It don't matter what time it is,
how old they get.
Yeah, you got like. Even me now, I'm finna be 22 years old, and even now, like if I throw up in the middle of the night, I'm going in there and telling my mama, like I'm calling my mama, like
I still do that.
I just threw up, and she be like, "What do you want me to do about that?" And I'm like, "I'm just telling you, like you my mama." Then I call my mama for everything.
Some moms be like, "You need to grow
up. I can't be with you every day.
You got a baby." And
like, do y'all
need my mom?
Do y'all be seeing that post where people be like, I called my mom to make me a doctor's appointment and she said no.
Yeah, so I be like, Mama, something wrong. I just need to make sure this right before I say it to these people so they would be laughing at me on the phone.
Girl, that's me. Like, please, somebody please call my mama. I don't care what's going on. Call my mama. Except when I be in like real messed up situations, I be like, Lord, I can't call my mama.
She gonna call anybody but my mama.
Yes, but when it comes to like problem solving, I'm calling my mama.
She gonna know.
Yeah, definitely. So our next topic, let's get this one. Our next topic is going to be how to maintain healthy relationships after a breakup when there are children involved. So, how y'all feel like? I know some of our relationships may not be healthy relationships, but if it's not a healthy relationship, then I'm pretty sure you know where you went wrong in that situation. So, how do you feel like you can maintain a healthy relationship with your child's father after a breakup?
Honestly, I feel like it's got to be wanted on both ends, because if it's just one-on-one, then it's not going to work it out. And it takes a lot of communication when it comes to taking care of a child.
Before communication, it takes maturity.
That too. Definitely that. And
people don't be mature.
They don't. They mind don't be in the right stage. So it's really hard actually when you don't have somebody there that's actually on the same page as you when it comes to taking care of your kids. So you have to tune them out. Because I tune them out. Like, I trust. Bye.
Yeah. But honestly, I feel like I said, you got to be mature. And like you said, both sides have to want it. But I don't agree that if both sides don't want to have a healthy relationship, that it just can't work. Like you said, tune them out. Like, if it got to be just communication whenever I'm telling you, okay, this day you need to get her because I got to do this. Or if you want her this day, you got to do that. It's still a healthy relationship, as long as there's no arguing and fighting and fussing and all that involved. I feel like it's still a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship don't have to be we texting and calling each other every day. Or while he with you, I gotta be calling you to see what y'all doing and this and that. I don't feel like that just make it a healthy relationship. Sometimes a healthy relationship is just saying like, if something is going on with him while he's with me, I can call you and tell you, and we can come to a certain grounds and figure it out together. It don't have to always be like, oh, we just the best of friends. Like, sometimes it just have to be where you respect me and I respect you, and we both know that we got this baby that's important than anything else that we got going on. So
that's true though, because y'all always have to keep it together for the baby. Because if it's not, it's not gonna be good. Baby gonna be seeing stuff that they shouldn't be seeing. Yeah. Like things like that be making kids, like have problems in the long
trauma
run.
issues and stuff. Yeah,
definitely.
I see it a lot of times. Like,
do you feel like your parents' relationship haven't affected you any?
I feel like maybe because I wasn't able to just experience both of my parents, so I don't know how it would be.
You never experienced them being together ever, when
I was little, but I mean, I just had went to kindergarten, so I don't remember much now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. To him to me is like a stranger.
Yeah. Yeah. What about for you? Your parents' relationship, how did it affect you?
I think because I didn't really have my dad growing up like that. So I think when I had my daughter, the only thing I really wanted for her was to have her dad. Like, regardless of if we was together or not, I just wanted him to be a part of her life.
Yeah.
But, sometimes things just don't go how you want them to go. You just got to keep on going.
Yeah, that's true. For me, I feel like my mom and my dad was together until I was 16. During that 16 years, I know we're supposed to be talking about when a breakup is involved, but it was no breakup. It was just negative things happening in our household. I saw my mom go through so much, so I feel like that made me so mature when it came to me and my son's dad, because it's okay, I saw way too much, so I don't want my child to ever see half of the stuff that I done seen, and them being so negative with each other, while I was growing up, it really have affected me now, but more so as a parent, because it's I try to hide a lot of stuff from my son. And I'm gonna keep trying to hide it as long as I can hide it from him. But eventually, I know when he get older, it's gonna be stuff that he just see for himself, you know. But I still want to hide all that from him, you know. Like I saw way too much stuff that, you know, I'm still traumatized from as of today.
Yeah.
So I do feel like, you know, even if we are together, if the relationship is not healthy, we just don't need to be with it because this child don't need to be seeing that. Yeah. Everything changed. Like stuff that you accept before you had a kid, you be like, I ain't finna accept that now. Yeah, like I feel like having a child for some people make them more strong-minded, but then you got another whole group of people that just be like, why are you allowing that? You got this whole child.
Everybody think you're supposed to raise your child the same as them. That's the problem.
A lot of people do have that problem because, like, they can see you, you know, raising your child
a certain way.
And they have something to say, like, oh, well, you not doing this or this. You know how people be sometimes.
Older people? Because most of the
time it is older people, though. Yeah. But some younger people, you know, a lot of people nowadays have something
better
to say.
Than everybody.
They, you know, feel like they have to say something. But a lot of people don't like to listen to that, though.
No, but people only be so, how am I trying to say this? They only be so okay to say stuff that they be saying because it be over a phone or over a screen.
Yeah, and people will never tell
you. Yeah, people will never tell you half the stuff that they say to your face. And you know, I just had a conversation not too long ago where it's like she was telling me like even the people that's closest to you, you still have to watch what you do and what you say in front of those people because them will be the main people that'll do something, you
That's
know.
true though. Like it do be happening like that. Like it be the closest people that be near you. But of course it's them. Like they're the only people that even really know what's going on. So when something was to go down, you'll know exactly where it came from.
But people, why sit around and wait for us to fall out so you can say,
I don't really like that.
So
and you know what's so crazy to me? Like now I'm seeing a lot of people like our age group getting like DHR called on them and stuff like. That is just absurd to me because it's just like, how and why?
Because a lot of people are bitter. Like, a lot of people do always be like that. Like, when they fall out with their friends, they'll say, oh, I'm going to call DHR.
Oh, you. Yeah.
But, like, it is really weird because you never, like, I don't know. It's just like.
Don't play with me when
you never really know what people thinking about, too, though. They just show
you don't, but.
It's really weird though, especially if like we was friends or like real close.
Yeah, but back to the healthy relationship. So that question can be more so about not just with the dad either, grandmas too, because you know these grandmas they be so, oh I love my grandchild, but whenever they son being wrong, it just
they don't
be
tell
like,
them. It's just like a
So, so it's just like, how can you maintain a healthy relationship with your children's grandparents? Like,
I feel like you have to just, like she said, like
both
people do have to try. Like,
sometimes you gonna have to.
Like, it's real hard to just talk about it because it really just depends on the situation that you're in. Because you know, some people are close to the family, close.
Yeah,
some people ain't. It just really depends on the situation. But if it was me in the situation, I mean, I would try. I give my effort on my side. But
that's all you can do.
That's all you can do. If they're not doing the same thing, then. I can't beg. I'm not gonna beg nobody to be my child.
Definitely.
No, if I feel like I have to do that, then
it just
don't even need to be.
Yeah, and then plus, I'm trying to get out of where I feel like if you disrespect me, that's it. You can't even be around my child. But I'm trying to change that because just because you disrespected me, don't mean that you don't care for my child or don't love my child. But it still should be a respect factor. Like you should respect me no matter what because at the end of the day, this is my child. You know, how am I supposed to trust you? Yeah, and be comfortable with him
if you don't
being with you if you don't respect me. And I'm not saying for our viewers, I'm not saying that this is my situation. We just talking
conversation.
So like, how can I? Like, because at the end of the day, I'm not the type of person where I don't want nobody to be sending messages back and forth like, oh, they said that they outside or this or that. I hate that. Like I'd rather just us talk direct as people, because if something happened to my child while he with you think I'm gonna want you sending a messenger to tell me that something that happened to him while he was with you? Yeah. I'd rather just be to where we comfortable with each other. We don't have to be buddy, but at the end of the day, we should be comfortable. Yeah, we should be comfortable enough to communicate, and that's whether it's with the dad, with the grandma, the granddad, anybody, auntie, uncle. It don't matter who it is. Like, if you want my child to be around you, you need to respect me, no matter what, point blank. And the same for me. I should be giving that same respect for them. Yeah. And I think that's where a lot of people our age be messing up, because respect is given. Like,
you gotta,
Yeah, like, I be seeing so much of people, like, on Facebook arguing with their baby dad, moms and stuff. And I'm like, y'all supposed to respect each other, like,
and then like to even bring it on social media just make everything worse.
I really, everybody in y'all business.
I hate that about people though. They just run social media. Like, what is social media gonna solve for you? Like, it's not gonna solve the problem between y'all. Instead, y'all just putting on the show for everybody.
And they probably laughing at y'all in the background.
Mm-hmm. And that's just talking about y'all.
Yes, people just be. Once you put your business on Facebook, it's all of our business.
Right. Because you done put it out there. And we all in there.
Yeah. Yeah, because people call, like, girl, you see that arguing on Facebook and stuff? Like,
and they're like, oh, let me go, little girl, I ain't seen that.
Yeah, it seems like,
send it to me.
Yeah, screenshot it. Or screen record it. Mm-hmm. I feel like me and my sons that had that problem at first. Like, anytime that we was mad at each other, we was taking it to social media. And I started to realize, like, I'm a businesswoman at the end of the day. And this is just not healthy. Like, I do not want to be doing this over social media. I don't want all these people in our business. I don't want people calling me, asking me what's going on with us. Like, nobody should know that we ever into it. If we are into it, nobody should know that. Like, it needs to be between me and you. This person don't need to know, that person don't need to know. We only lay down with each other to have a child, so we should be the only people that know that we having a problem. Nobody else.
I think that's my problem too at first, because I used to do the same thing.
Going to social media?
Yeah, going to social media, because I was just like, I feel like people portray people as something that they not, and that was a big factor for me, because no, it's not what it is. Mm-hmm. And I used to get irritated and get mad and just be like, well, I'm gonna let them know what it really is. So
but why do you feel like you had to give validation to people on social media? Did you feel discredited?
I did. I definitely did, because it's just like, I don't feel like I got enough credit for things I was doing. For one, like, I feel like I was always by myself when it came to my daughter. Mm-hmm. And
like pregnancy
involved, everything. I was always by myself when it came to my daughter. And I feel like when you alone in a pregnancy by yourself like that, it sends you into like a depressional state, and it's not fun at all. It's definitely not. And so I feel like I took everything on social media when I was pregnant with my baby, and like a little bit after she was born, because it was just like, people need to understand who you really is. They need to know. Because I know.
But why do you feel like we on social media needed to know that? Like you say, you feel discredited, but your child is only 2 years old, right? Mm-hmm. You know, you got a long way. Yeah, and you might feel discredited 1,000 more times. So what are you, like, how are you going to solve it then when you start feeling discredited? When she's 12 years old, are you going to take it to social media with her dad then? And she going to be like, why are y'all doing this?
Now, I just think back then it was just because the way my mom said it. But now it's just, I don't care. I know what I do for my daughter, and I know that I take care of her. So what happens on the outside, it don't affect me, because I know that I'm her mom.
Right. You know what you do. You know that you take care of her and things that you do for her.
Right. Do you feel like you went through postpartum?
I do. I definitely do, yeah. When my daughter was first born, I think it was just because, like, you know, everybody don't get to experience that fairy tale pregnancy and being with the father of your child type situation, and it was a lot. I was always on myself with my baby, like, because working and stuff, it was just me and my mom, and me being with her every day. It just was just like, dang, I don't never get to be by myself. I don't even know free time. So when she go to sleep, I just used to cry. Yeah. I used to just feel so bad. It's just like, dang, mama don't want to do this by herself, but mama ain't got no choice.
Right.
Mama ain't got no choice.
Do you feel like you went through postpartum?
A little bit, but I don't feel like it was too bad though. I feel like just being alone part, like just being alone with the baby. Sometimes it do get overwhelming. Like I just need a little break,
especially when you're not used to that.
A little room to breathe because you sometimes you don't even want to leave the room because you're scared. Like want to watch her. They can't even do nothing because they babies, but you still like things in your head like is she breathing? Is she gonna choke? Like it's just a lot of things. I do like think like being alone with a baby does give you postpartum. Well, not just in every case, but it do make you think a lot and like it can put you in like a real depressive mode though.
Yeah. I don't feel like I started going through postpartum until my son probably was closer to 1. Because then reality does set in like, I'm really a mama. For a whole year.
I still say
me too. I still say it too.
I'm really
right. I'm really somebody's mama.
Like sometimes it don't even feel real, and it's real. Like it's in my face. Like, but it doesn't even feel real. Like I really have to raise and
a child,
teach and all kind of things. Like you just, it's a human. Like they gonna be just like us sitting right here
talking one day. Yeah, I always said that. See, I got a son, so I've always said that I feel like a boy is supposed to have his father. I cannot teach my son how to be a man.
Yeah.
That's the honest to God truth. I can't teach him how to be a man. Only thing that I can teach him is the basics.
You know how to
his dad have to teach him to be a man, you know? So I'm glad that I have the type of
people that you do.
His dad, I'm glad that he's the type of dad that he is. I can't discredit him at all. When it comes to his child, he really do love his child. No matter if we into it or not, he gonna be a dad, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm for certain that he's gonna raise him up to be a wonderful man. But I do feel like, I don't know if whatever it would be, it wouldn't be postpartum, it would be more prepartum. Like, I was more depressed during my pregnancy. Like you said, I didn't have no fairy tale pregnancy. Like, me and him was like on and off the whole pregnancy, and like I was even taking antidepressants during my pregnancy, and that didn't do nothing but make it 10 times worse than what it already was. Like I was in a real bad depressive state when I was pregnant, and I didn't have no friends.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I cut off everybody. Like I didn't have nobody but Tiana. Like Tiana was literally the only person that I had, and my mom during my pregnancy. So it's just like my mom was like
your best friend.
My best friend during my pregnancy. And it's just like I used to just sit in there and cry. Like I just had got to a point at one point in time where I'm like, if I don't find a way to figure this out, like this baby is not gonna make it. Like that's how sad I was during my pregnancy, where I just knew like I'm just gonna lose the baby because I'm just so sad. Like but a lot of these boys are young. Like we be having kids young these days. Like and I we just be having to figure it out by ourselves, you know? Like our parents are there true enough, but it's still
our responsibility.
We have to figure it out by ourselves. And I'm 18, 19 trying to figure this out. Like I just graduated high school. I literally had just graduated high school when I had like Nas. I was pregnant in high school and I didn't even know. I found out that I was pregnant like 5 days before graduation. So I'm just like, dang, like it just hit me like I'm not gonna get to go to college, like I'm not gonna get to experience nothing. Like when you graduate and you really like introduced to the real world, like why my introduction gotta be parenthood out of all things? Like why that for me? But I feel like everything happened for a reason.
Definitely.
So who's to say that I would have went all the way to Texas to college and something could have happened to me? My baby probably saved my life. You know?
That's true though. Everything do happen for a reason.
Yeah. But I just wish I could have waited. I could have waited a little bit longer, like to really figure this life stuff out.
Make sure you had it all in order.
Cause I'm still figuring it out.
Girl, day by day.
And it's whooping me.
Me too.
It's whooping me bad right now. And I just be lost and confused, like, but I ain't got no choice but to put my big girl panties on every day and just get it, like. But I didn't have the hustle that I got now before I had my son. It's like now I don't got no choice but to have some money in my pocket. Like I gotta feed both of us every day. Like it be days I be like, I'm straight. I ain't even gotta eat. And here he go. I'm hungry. Dang.
That's my baby. All she want to eat is chicken nuggets and fries, and I just be like, I wish somebody would get this baby.
Yeah.
Like, this little chicken nugget eating baby.
You gotta make sure you have money for diapers. You gotta make sure you got the money to keep them fed. Like, I'm the type of person, I hate asking people for stuff, so I gotta make sure I'm hustling just so I don't gotta ask nobody, like, not even his dad for nothing. I don't need nobody to do nothing. But I do feel like as moms, sometimes we do just need to slow down and just like realize like it's okay to know that you need help and ask for the help. Like we be beating ourselves up and we don't have to. Like don't put more onto yourself than you have to. Like if you can ask somebody for help, ask them for help. I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna like when it comes to my grandma, my mom, my auntie, I'm gonna call them. If I need to call them every day, I'm gonna call every day. Like, that be me, I be calling like, so this happened and I don't know what to do. Like, what should I do? And they be like, well, first you need to do this with him and do that. So they make sure that they help me figure it out. Everything don't have to be figured out by yourself. And I'm just now realizing that. And he going on 3, so. What do y'all feel like the pros and cons of co-parenting are?
I don't know. I don't really got no pros and cons really because my baby all the directivity through my mom when it come to my baby because we don't have no contact.
So you saying like he is working with your mom like to figure everything out for you?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So do you ever feel like y'all would get on the same page like where it's like this is our baby, not you and my mom's baby?
Honestly, no. I think that's just because, like, we both got 2 different mindsets. And, you know, everybody go through stuff. And he dealing with his own stuff. I'm dealing with my own stuff. So it's just like, we in 2 different worlds right now. It ain't...
Y'all might be in 2 different worlds, but y'all gotta still understand y'all got this common denominator. Like, the baby is already here in this world. Like, nothing can change about that. So you really feel like you're not going to always live with your mom.
Yeah.
You're going to eventually go out on your own. Who's to say you don't move all the way to a different state or a different city? You still want contact to go through your mom. You know how so much more frustrating that's going to be for you if you ways away and you still having to go through your mom for stuff?
Yeah, see, it's not even so much of me. I just feel like the reason a lot of stuff is the way it is because, like, people in ears. People in ears. That's the thing.
People could be. So are people in your ear too?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My mom definitely is. But I be telling her like, see, we don't even have to talk like that. Or we only could discuss when it comes to my child. But it's like people that he deal with feel a type of way because they feel like he still want me and stuff like that. And I just be like, it's not that. It's just we have a child. And if I need him to do something, I need to ask him. It shouldn't be an issue regardless of what time of day I'm calling. I'm calling.
That's different. Don't be calling. Don't call. You can't.
Don't be calling like
3 o'clock in the morning.
See, it don't even be me calling. My daughter, she got an iPad, so like she be up. She go to sleep sometime, but sometimes when she do be up, she'll FaceTime her daddy on his iPad. And then back before I got with my girlfriend, she used to FaceTime her dad with her iPad. And his girlfriend used to be in the background talking crazy, and I just be like, you don't have no kids, so why are you talking? Yeah. Like, why does it matter?
We was just talking about that on our last episode. Like, people who don't have kids, like, if you feel some type of way, if anything about baby mom and baby dad make you feel some type of way, maybe it's time to look in the mirror and realize, like, maybe I shouldn't be dating somebody who has kids.
Not you really have to be mad every time some come up.
You got to be a real mature person to date somebody that have a child.
It come with a lot, definitely.
It definitely do come with a lot, and sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like you said, that respect thing, you gotta go out the window because at the end of the day, like, this is about the child. Yeah. Now I can understand if you was doing the calling, you know, but 2 years old, she at the point, I'm pretty sure she knows to call him by herself, you know, because my son doing it too. So I think people just have to realize that. But then again, like, men are so, like, naive. Like,
they is.
She could be calling from her iPad and he'll still feel like she just want to talk to me. Like, I swear it's not me calling you.
I don't even want to hurry.
Yeah. But I definitely do feel like people who don't have kids, like, if you're going to date somebody with a child, it got to take a different level of maturity. Yeah.
It definitely do. Because, like I said last video, you're going to be mad.
Yeah.
Every time you're going to be upset and mad about little things that you can't even change
or
because,
you can't control.
Like, you can't control it. You really can't.
You really can't control it. So how do you feel about bringing your girlfriend around your daughter? Like, how do you feel about introducing her to that, that stigma?
Honestly, at first I was a little scared because just like my baby, she don't like a girl, she like a boy. So my daughter thought my baby thinks she's a boy, but she know that she's a girl now. But she thought she was a boy. But I was scared just because like I didn't know how she was gonna be with my kid, because she don't have none. So when you with somebody who don't have kids, they got to get used to what it's like being with somebody with a kid.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can say though, it's been good. It's really good actually. My baby love her my baby love her. We could be sitting in the house, I'm not with her. Mama, calm down. Mom, I be like, girl, you act like she your girlfriend.
Yeah. So she helps
me in a lot of places that I don't have help in when it comes to my daughter. So I'm very appreciative when it comes to her. And I tell her all the time, like, thank you for what you do, because you don't have to do it because you're not obligated to.
Right.
But to have somebody like that, it's a blessing.
It really is. But we've been around each other too long. Yeah. But do you feel like you would allow her to have a relationship with your daughter if y'all was to break up?
Yeah, I told her that. I said, we talk about that all the time, because it's just like, it's like kind of a thing where like, she don't like the situation that goes on between, the stuff that goes on between me and my daughter's dad. She doesn't like it. It kind of really makes her mad, because it's just like, dang. But like I told her, I said, if it ever caused me to break up, she was like, I don't want that to affect my relationship with your daughter, because I look at your daughter like she mine, and I don't even have no kids. Yeah. She told me every day, like, I love your daughter, and I just be like, yeah. She love you.
Kids grow attachments to people too.
Yeah.
Not even just with our relationships, friendships as well, because like my son, like, he don't know a lot of people's names, but Amy, he know Amy name.
When you said my name, I was like, oh my God, you love me.
like before Amy had a child, like, my son was like her child. Like, it was like,
can I get him?
Yeah.
Or y'all be like, you want to watch him? I'm like, yeah. He can spend the night.
Like, it always been like me, her, and Nas, So now it's like she got a child, so it's like it's all four of us now.
Now Nas think me or his.
It's his, like, girl, he be wanting to hold her and walk around with her and stuff. We like, you can't do that.
She's
like,
little.
Yeah, like, I don't think people realize kids grow attachments to people too. Like, me personally, like, I'm real big on people energy.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person like you don't even have to be dating. Like, if you just a friend, and I feel like your energy, I won't even let you around my child because that's gonna affect him. And you feel me? Like, and people be rude and all type of stuff. Like, you got some friends, like, they be on Facebook openly, like, they don't like kids and this and the third. And I feel weird about that, because it's like, if you have friends or you have a partner that have kids, it should be no reason why on social media you should be like, team F them kids, Like, even if that is how you feel, it shouldn't be brought to the public,
Not making it known.
Not making it known to the public, no. Like, okay, so how do you feel about, like, let's say that your baby dad was, introduces your child to his partner. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I don't really mind. I just feel like it's a respect thing. I don't care what goes on when it comes to y'all, my baby with y'all, as long as she respect me and I respect her, that's all that matters. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Do you really feel like y'all have to even have that to where y'all have to respect each other?
Yes, only because I feel like sometimes girlfriends get out of line. They think that they have a say-so when they don't, because that's not your child, that's mine.
Yeah, that's true.
That
is true. How do you feel about it? Like, your baby dad, if he was involved with somebody and serious about them and he brought them around the child, how do you feel about that?
I mean, like, I would want the respect, but I mean, like, if they gonna be together and stuff, I'm gonna have to, you know,
suck it up.
Suck it up. As long as they being respectful to my child, not being mean, not trying to pinch them, not picking with my baby. Yeah, don't treat my baby any different just because you feel a way about me. Yeah, because you feel a way about me. Other than that, I can't be bitter. Like, definitely. I can't try to take my baby away because her dad wants to be with somebody else. Like, because then when it's my turn to do it, it's the same thing. Like, I'm want him not to be mad. Like, you know, it's the same
Personally,
thing.
I don't feel like y'all saying y'all feel like the girlfriends have to respect y'all. But I do agree.
They don't have to respect us.
I don't even feel
like I said that.
Like I know that my son's dad is the type of person where he's never gonna bring nobody around Nas unless he really likes them. Like, he is like I'm big on energy. That's him times 1,000. Like, if he don't really like you, you're not coming around his child. Period. Point blank. That's no matter who you is. So I don't even feel like we don't even have to have no conversation with each other unless it's a hey, bye. Because I'm not going to, like, just disregard you, you know? Yeah. If you just so happen to be with him while he pick up his son, hey, how you doing?
Right. And keep on going.
Child go, that's it. But as far as anything else, you should have no say-so about me, and I should have no say-so about you. Period. That's how it should be. You don't have to respect me because we're not even having no conversation with each other to respect each other. But that don't mean disrespect me either because if it's something between me or him, let it be between me and him. Don't put your input in. If you saying something about it, say it to him. But saying it to me, you should never do that because this is not your child. Point blank, period. Only thing that should matter is about the child. Like, me personally, I wouldn't be mad at all if my baby dad get a girlfriend and he want to bring. That's enough babysitter for me.
Hello.
And we can cheers to that one.
Okay, baby.
That's another babysitter for me, if we're being honest.
Okay.
Come get your stepson.
Please
for the weekend. Like,
all right.
For real.
Y'all really gonna text her and be like,
if it was that, if I couldn't get on that level,
you gotta be on that level.
Yes, yeah. And see, that's crazy because one of my friends, me and her was just having a conversation, and she was telling me that her baby dad's girlfriend actually has her blocked, and she was like, we never had a conversation with each other, like none of that. And I guess they had where they was able to like ask like, why do you have me blocked? And she was like, I just feel like you and him, it should just be you and him. Like, you should never contact me about nothing because I don't have nothing to do with it. And I totally agree with her.
I do too.
I totally agree with her. I ain't necessarily saying that you should have me blocked, but about the just keep it between y'all two, that is 100% true. And like you said, girlfriends don't know their place. And I feel like that's what's wrong with a lot of people right now because
they let their girlfriend dictate what goes on between us, and that's not what it is.
And I do feel like the girlfriends play a big role in why a lot of these men don't be involved with their kids. Yeah. But me personally, the type of person that I am, it's like, I can't even really vibe with you, and I notice like, you never be around your child. Like, you never on the phone with the child. You never got the child or nothing. Like, what's up with that?
And see, when people get mad when you make people get mad when you make comments like that. Like, you care more about your relationship and stuff than you do your child. Like, how? That don't make sense.
And then they want to say, "Oh, you jealous?
You jealous. You bitter. You just want to know, baby. I'm seeing it. I'm looking at it, and it's not what it is.
But these like, we are young. Like, that's what we have to realize. And being a mom, like we said before, it matures you. People without kids, they don't be mature, you know. So of course they looking at it as like, well, why you gotta do this, or why you gotta do that, and why you gotta be over there then, and why you gotta go with her here. And it's just like, it shouldn't be that way. Like, I should be able to, even with us, like, if it comes to our baby dads, like, if we dealing with somebody, I should be able to go to a doctor's appointment, meet him, and our son. And if you don't trust me enough to be around my baby mom for the well-being of our child, then we don't have no business being together, like, at all. That's what people don't be understanding. Like, your relationship should never affect who you are as a parent. Right. Like, these are the most important years right now. Like, from newborn to this adolescent age. Like, looking back for me, like, you know, like, when you go through stuff and you look back on time, you can only really like remember from going through stuff, you know? And like kids are smart.
They
like,
are nowadays.
Very smart. Yes, these kids know. Like my son, we could be going down the Sun Road and he be like, "We're going to Daddy's house." Like he know that we finna go to his daddy's house, and like I just be like, "That's crazy," you know. So like kids notice when people like there, like you may not feel like they missing out on it, but they are. They are, yeah. How do y'all feel about, like I seen on Facebook, this girl was saying that she don't do much with her child because the child is so young, she don't feel like she's going to remember it. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all agree with that, or do y'all feel like you should do stuff with your kids even though they may not remember it?
I think you should still do stuff with your kids, even though, regardless of remember or not, I feel like you should always want to be around or do stuff with your child. That's your child.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying?
And a lot of times, like, kids are young, but, like, they can interact. Yeah, they can remember, like, maybe they won't remember everything, but, you know, at least they had fun and enjoyed the time that we was having. Like, you know, these memories, you can always pull your phone out, take a picture, look back on.
Even if they don't remember pictures or everything, like you said, like, I've been building a scrapbook. Like, I keep tickets, receipts, all that from places that we went, put them in a scrapbook, and I want to give it to him as a gift when he turned 18, you know? Like, it be stuff like that. Like, my son done been on planes before. Like, he done been, for his birthday next year, we planning a trip out of the country for his 3rd birthday. Like, I always been big on making memories, because who's to say that, you know, God forbid, who's to say tomorrow my son don't even wake up.
Or you. Like, you never know.
Or you, yeah. It's just like, I'll be able to. He'll have all those memories, and I'll have all those memories, and I can look back on them and, you know, have something. But if you just don't do nothing with your child, then what can you look back on? Like, people don't realize pictures and videos gonna be the only thing that you have.
That's why I'm so big on recording. Like, anything my baby do, it could be me. It could just be her laughing, peeking, ha. I'm gonna record
I done took a picture of my son every day since he been born.
Me too.
That's what I be saying. I feel that way too. I feel like
I swear to God. They be like, they be like, yeah, my baby on Facebook. They be like, you don't get time to post your baby. No.
Cause y'all gonna see this.
Okay.
Y'all gonna see who I made. Yeah. Like, how do y'all feel about, like, the school systems? Like, y'all be seeing on Facebook and social media and stuff, like, at these daycares and preschools and stuff, a lot of these, like, daycare and preschool teachers be abusing the kids and doing stuff to the kids. How do y'all feel about that?
I go to jail.
Simple as that.
I'm going to jail. I'm telling you.
Because by mine, we
going to play.
I seen on Facebook this girl, it was maybe last year I seen it. She had posted a status, and, you know, she was like, she dropped her son off at school. He was completely fine. She went to go pick him up. They had him laying in like a little bassinet, and she picked him up, and he was cold. Like, he was dead. Yes, girl, he was dead. And I guess come to find out, he had been dead in that bassinet for hours. Like, nobody called her, nobody text her, told her nothing had happened.
I wish you would have told me that, because I'm really iffy about stuff like that. I'm real iffy about daycare. Like, I'm scared to put my baby in daycare because I'm scared to just trust people with her. Like, even if it's a couple hours, I don't care. I don't know what you can do in a couple hours. Anything. In a couple minutes. It don't take long.
It takes seconds for something to happen.
It be quick for something to happen.
Yeah. I be nervous too, but I know my son, like,
I do too, cause my baby, she little, but she knows. She gonna tell me. She like, mama.
See, that's why I'm waiting till my baby can talk to me.
I'll be like, who did it? Who did it?
That's like, even now, like, if my mama pop him or something, he come in there, Gigi pop me. Gigi me.
She tell my mama when I pop, she be like, Mom, he hit me.
Yeah, literally. So I be nervous, but at the same time, I be like, okay, well, and they give me a little
so you can talk a little bit.
Right, definitely gonna tell you when something wrong or something happened. That is true.
But with your baby being so little, it's
that's
like, you would never know.
Like, I'm trying to wait till she can talk, because I'm scared of stuff like that, because you never really know what's going on behind closed doors. Like, you really don't. If I send her daycare, I need to be able to watch her the whole time.
I need to learn my
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people, like, some daycares nowadays have that to where you can log in.
Yeah, I know. Like, girl, I've been looking into that. Me too. I need to see what y'all doing.
Because even when I be at home, if I step outside the room, I FaceTime my phone.
Yeah.
Because, like...
You have to do stuff like that.
When did she fall off bed? I ain't
even
never
know. Yeah. Well, I mean, you gonna know because you were going there. She's gonna be on the floor. But still, though, it's like...
I just need that
sense of security.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to know that she good all the time.
But you never will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm scared to send her off. Like a little bird.
But think about when she get older.
She gonna have to. But I mean, she gonna be able to tell me like y'all was just saying.
Yes, but think about our moms. Like, when we go out to the club and stuff, it could be a day we just going out thinking we finna just have a regular night at the club. And something you can hit by a stray bullet and just like that. You know? Yeah, it's just like, you just never know. Like, the world is crazy.
It really is a crazy world. Like, it... all the time, like, anything could be happening right now, like, we wouldn't even know.
No, yeah. And I'm so scared of my son growing up because he is a black man. Like, he gonna always have a target on his back because of him being a black man. Like, forever have a target. Like, even if he a good kid, he could be perfect. And he could still be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, he could just catch a wrong police officer on a bad day and boom. Like, it's just so crazy raising a son, you know, because like I said, like, me as a woman, I can only do so much. I can only teach him so much. I can only guide him to a certain place. That comes in on the other side. That's your job to do, but it could be something that you missed and you didn't tell him, you know, and then that cost him his life. It's like, it's so scary. Raising children, period, is scary no matter if they a woman or a man.
Because anything could happen. Like, it really is scary.
I don't know, my mind be everywhere. I be thinking about that when I be going to somebody take my little girl, sex, traffic. I be thinking about all that type of stuff.
I do too. Like, I swear I do. Like, I don't even think, like, I would even, like, you know how sometimes people be losing their kids? I don't think I would ever do that.
Lose your kid?
Like, you know how kids be wandering off in public, and then you turn around and you don't even know where your kid is. Yeah, losing kids. That's how you lose.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I said I'd be so nervous in public places because it's like
easy.
I took Nas to Monster Jam and I just kept saying the whole time, like, it was a packed arena, so I'm like, we're gonna leave early. And I didn't even, he was so into it, like, he didn't want to leave, so I just ended up letting him see the whole show. And once the time came for everybody to leave, like, it was so many people in this hallway, like, my heart was beating so fast. I was so,
don't let nobody get
I was having a panic attack, because at first, he didn't want me to hold him, he just wanted me to hold his hand. So I'm holding his hand, but the hallway is getting packed, and I'm like, Nas, please don't act up on me, but I gotta hold you. Like, I'm so nervous. Because you could be thinking you holding your child hand.
And it could be somebody else.
And you can look down and you be like, oh my God, this is not even my child. And then you looking around, it's 100
people.
You don't even know what to do.
Yeah, you don't know where to look, which way to go. Your child could be anywhere. Like, that's so scary. But I got a funny question though, y'all. Y'all know on social media, they always be like, would you rather have a gay son or a whole daughter? Which one?
Let me grab this. Because I don't even know what I want to say.
I don't need that.
Which one y'all rather have?
I don't know. That makes you Lord.
God, I was finna say something, but
what was you finna say?
Definitely got to sip this, because
that's a tricky question for me, because like, I don't want my son to be gay.
Well, I don't know. I don't even want to say that.
You rather have you rather have a whole daughter?
I ain't gonna lie.
You want your daughter to be doing OnlyFans?
I don't want my son having no wig on and heels on, baby.
Yeah.
I'm not lying to you. I'm not going for no.
So you rather?
Son. First of all,
you don't even have a son.
You don't have a son. They not going for that shit either.
No, but at the end of the day, kids gonna be who they gonna be though.
Yeah.
It's gonna always be a decision that they made that you're not gonna agree with.
Definitely.
But
I don't know. I can't even answer that because I got a daughter and I can't answer that either.
I don't want a daughter. Because I don't even know. Honestly, I think I probably rather have a gay son just because, like.
I can't
just because.
Why? What's your reason?
I say just
I'm
because,
gonna get them straight whichever way they're trying to go.
You can't though. You can't though.
I wish we could.
I remember one time I was like in middle school and I think one of my classmates, end up coming out gay. And I will never forget, we were sitting at the power company and my grandma was like, if you ever told us you was gay, I would whoop your ass every day until you decided you wasn't gay no more. And I'm like, I would still be gay. I would just be gay with a big ass. I'm like, I'm still gay, honey. What that's gonna change?
Nobody answered the question though. I ain't going for neither.
I don't know. Honestly,
I can't say it.
I can't say unless it was really to happen, like, cause
people gonna talk about you either way. Like,
yeah, they be like, yo,
whole ass hot ass
little gay ass son walk around here with them high heels on, take that shit off.
I know for a fact.
I don't have none against gay people though. Like I want to say,
I love gay
people. Some people do take things out of proportion.
Right, yeah.
I don't have no problem with
just because we don't want a gay son don't mean that we wouldn't love our son no less. You know,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
that we would agree with.
If my son was gay, like I wouldn't like it, but I mean, like I wouldn't try to tear him down. Like you know how some people be like, well, you know, tearing them down.
I cut them off and not do this and not do that. Yeah, I wouldn't. Me personally, I would not want a whole daughter. Like you said, I would rather have a gay son.
Yeah.
All gay men don't wear wigs and high heels.
Some of them still look like regular boys.
You true though. Some of them be hood niggas.
Girl,
and they just be gay.
Because they be on the DL.
Okay.
Exactly. I wouldn't want a whole daughter though because your reputation follows you. I can have a gay son and he could be
the hoodest nigga you would never know.
Not even that. I can have a gay son and he can grow up to be the #1 doctor in the world. Not saying that a whole daughter can't
do that too though.
But eventually
they're gonna be like,
because being a hoe gonna be a downfall.
Yeah. Literally, they're gonna be like,
so
girl,
I got a question though. I know this might be a little off topic, but do you think a hoe don't always be a hoe? Since we talking about a whole daughter, you think a hoe gonna
this is a Mother's Day episode.
No, I think a hoe can change.
All right, the wine done took a strong level. This is Mother's Day.
Do y'all want more kids? Do y'all want to have more kids? Yeah.
I do.
I want a son.
I want one more.
I want one more. Yeah,
one more.
That's it.
I got one more in me, maybe. I ain't decided yet.
But if I have another child, best believe if I ever pop out pregnant, you gotta know he kissed the ground that I walk on.
Okay, hello.
And nothing less of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would never have another child. Not saying that my baby dad is a bad person, but before I have a child, we gotta have this like solid foundation.
Okay.
It can't be loose. It can't be a little gravel. No cracks in it. It has to be solid
together.
Yeah, and if it's not, then you would never get a child out of me. Abort. Get it out of here.
Not abort. Get it out. No.
Get it out immediately.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Not chirping my baby.
You're not finna get me.
What Lotto say? I spend that 500 before I ever trap you.
Nah, for real though. I ain't trapping nobody.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, sometimes like when I think about abortion, like sometimes it's kind of sad, but I know like if I was to get pregnant right now, like it gotta go.
You gotta go, definitely.
Like just
why?
Because like
you're not ready for it.
I'm not ready for it. And like
yet.
I wouldn't put myself in that position because I mean I'm a mom already. I see how it is. Like I'm already, having bad days. Like just imagine two at one time.
Yeah.
Like that. I salute everybody that got more than one kid.
I'm telling you, doing your thing, baby.
You doing your thing because that ain't easy. Like it's really
especially you got more than two.
Somebody asked me one day, if I had triplets, would I keep all of them?
No.
Somebody.
How you gonna kill them though? Like
right? Like I was like,
all three gotta go.
You feel me? Like then they like, oh damn, all three. You ain't even gonna keep one. But then I feel bad for keeping one and not keeping the other two. So like,
yeah. But okay, one more question before we close this out. How do y'all feel? Because I've been seeing people talk about this on social media. Especially since the Blueface and Krishan thing. How do you feel?
Oh yeah, I did want to talk about that too. Yeah.
If a man tell you he don't want a baby, but you want the baby and you decide to keep it, like, do people not understand that you really can't say nothing bad about him if he decide not to be in the child's life because he told you he didn't want it?
I feel like if he told you he don't want the baby and you still kept the baby, then
that's
the baby is on you because He basically told you that he don't need the money for it. He's not gonna do nothing.
So you should have just.
That should already just, make something in your mind click like, oh yeah, he ain't finna be no daddy. And don't.
So why do you feel like? Why do you feel like, oh, I'm gonna keep the baby, maybe it'll change him? It's not.
It's not gonna change him. You can't make no man be ready to be a dad ever.
And true enough, we both laid down. We knew what it was. We knew the risk. So it's like, yeah, you can't just necessarily say like, oh, I don't want to have a child. Like, when you having raw sex, that's something that come with it. Yeah. But at the same time, though, I feel like you have to be understanding. If I'm telling you I don't want to have a baby, child,
I'm not ready.
You have to accept it. If you decide to keep it, that is on you.
You can't be mad at me.
That's how I feel though. Like if you decide to keep the baby, then the baby is on
that's
you.
Because
like,
he told you
you're a single parent.
You don't want
You're a single parent. You're a single parent.
I didn't do nothing but nutting you.
That's how they be feeling though. Like shit, I just nutted.
That's all.
Now you pregnant.
Yeah. And then, but these girls be shysty though, because dudes are like, I done witnessed this myself. Like, dudes will be like, with my clients, his friends even, they'll be like, yeah, he told me he was gonna give me money for a plan B, but I ain't taking it. And it's like,
why? Would you do that?
Like, why would you even? Yeah, I be seeing people talk about stuff like that.
He gave me the money for the plan B. Me and my friend eating seafood bowls.
Yeah, and
you and your friend gonna be raising that baby.
Okay. With no seafood
by yourself, crying. Oh my god,
no seafood bowl.
Literally. So
y'all gonna be thinking back on that time when y'all had that last seafood bowl with them $50.
Now she gonna be that's gonna be the same friend that you be like, girl, let's go out. You be like, I can't, I got the baby, and she gonna be like, oh well, and then she still be out. And that's just, people just have to be smarter. I feel like parenting, you have to make smart decisions. People really don't be making smart decisions. But I feel like we done had a really good conversation. Thank you again for coming on.
Thank y'all for having me.
You are welcome.
Happy Mother's Day to y'all too. Happy Mother's Day, and I hope y'all enjoy.
Happy Mother's Day to our listeners. Thank y'all for tuning in to the video. We very much appreciate it. Make sure y'all follow us on our social medias.
Make sure you subscribe.
Comment. Let us know what y'all think about
this episode. Let us know what y'all want to hear.
And that's a wrap. See y'all in the next one.